Welcome to the show that kicks ass and takes names, destroying kayfabe, CM style, J-Bone, and C-Dub.
This is a winnable game. As fans, I want to win games. We want science, but I take orders from Paul. Well, it is really great right now. Zion. All the guys I've talked to across the street at TV. I am Eric's more today's and Zion will transcend. Well, here's the difference for me.
What's going on, folks? This is CM Styles, and you are listening to Destroying Kayfabe, your number one source in WWE and independent news. As always, with me is none other than C-Double. How are you doing today?
Brother, I'm here, I'm live, I'm ready to go, man. Let's do this.
Alright, as you can see, we have some background noise, which is alright because this is telling us how we feel about last night's show. We're going to talk a little Monday Night Raw. We're not going to talk about it too long today. It just really disappointed me. I missed the first hour. I caught up on it this morning. I rewatched it, and the show was just missing a whole lot of elements. C-Dub, what did you think about it?
Man, we've talked about it. This show has been... Here's the thing. There's a really big dynamic in shows. I told you yesterday about NXT stepping up to the plate. And then SmackDown, I think, has more action because they don't have that. They don't have the airtime where you waste a lot of airtime, basically. But it's down. I'm sorry. It's downright unwatchable at times watching Raw lately. I mean, the best way to watch it is fast forward.
Yeah, or not watching it at all. But if I don't have anything to watch, I have nothing to talk about.
I mean, I think, like, the first hour, the whole Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, I'm okay to say that one has gotten my attention. I like that. I thought their feud initially was one of those feuds that you didn't know what to expect, and, they turned it up. And, they're also doing something where it's not like they are in danger of getting stale. But it is one of those, if you don't have that, what do you have right now?
Yeah. Speaking of stale, we talked about that yesterday. The product has been for quite some time. It does have its good moments. It does have its bad.
So if your tenant doesn't stick for any reason, Bennett's Workhouse will replace them for free.
All I know is Raw needs a drastic change after last night's event, or else I'll have to find something new to watch and something new to talk about, i.e. Impact Wrestling.
Well, I mean, I think the thing is this, like I've said, I watch SmackDown, I watch NXT. I think it's fair. It's one of those. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, you can't say it." Well, it is fair to say. If we're not, enjoying the product, then we need to, voice our opinions. And I mean, I'm sorry, WWE, but again, this is what we've talked about many of times. Is and wrestlers. God forbid you tell a wrestler something, they get mad. They want to go, well, you're not supposed to have an opinion. Oh, okay, but I'm supposed to give you money regardless, even if the product sucks. That's where I'm at. It's and that's how some indie wrestling shows have become. That's how, and yeah, I'm talking from experience. But that's how a lot of wrestlers at times think. Now, there's some people that have a pride in their product, and they want, people to know, hey, this is what we are, this is who we are. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, I wouldn't be saying I'm done, or I would be done watching Raw. I'd watch it, but yeah, they've got to turn it up, and you know it's hurting with no room. There's no uh, of all people you have, there's no Roman, and I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You don't have those guys you want, and of course, you don't have the belt there. So if you don't have the belt, how can you expect to take someone seriously or show seriously?
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned SmackDown because I'd rather watch that and talk about that over watching the flagship show. Um, it just has not been that impressive lately. From what I've been seeing, it sickens me to the core. And I really hope they do something soon to make the show a better product because the fans are outraged over it. Nobody is listening, and they keep taking steps back.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and no offense to Alexa Bliss, but if she's not a wrestler, she's not a wrestler.
yeah,
If she can't survive the shows, she's not a wrestler. If and also Tamina Snuka, really, the woman has had how many chances in the WWE and still sucks. And
she's not that great after all.
no, and the thing is this: she's not good at all because here's the thing: she's had her chances, but she can't get over. Sorry, it's the truth. Um, Raw has a really bad disconnect right now. They have lost what they were, and it is just annoying because it was supposed to be the best show. And then now this isn't coming back from Raw that was the best show, of a few years ago. What did we watch? We ended up watching Survivor Series, which was basically an overblown squash show of Raw beating SmackDown every way possible. That's the problem right there. And if you're telling me that this show got better because what you call it, or so this same talent that swept the Raw SmackDown is getting highlights saying this show sucked. The same Raw show that swept SmackDown.
Yeah, it's
And then,
sad.
yeah,
It's very
yeah,
sad, dude. I don't know how to process any of this anymore. I mean, I brought the show back so we have something good to talk about. I'm looking for the positive in it. And don't get me wrong, there was a few positive things last night, just not a whole lot.
yeah.
And
I mean, you can definitely enjoy the Seth Rollins, Dolph. I'm one of those. We've talked about it. There are guys that when they wrestle, you're tuned in. You're looking forward to watching. And to me, Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler have really brought that together. By the way, sorry. Actually, I got everything muted on my end. I haven't gotten to my radio. I turned it down, so I turned it down. I
it's all
apologize.
good.
My bad. All right.
But you know what? Here's the thing. What you're listening to in the background is much more important than what we watched last night.
Well, my thing is this. To me, the product can't be that bad when you watch SmackDown and see how different SmackDown is to Raw.
Now, we're not saying WWE in general is all bad, but
Yeah, exactly.
what we've been putting up with for the last several years has been unacceptable.
Exactly. Go ahead and run. I'm listening.
They say like a fine wine, it only gets better with age. Well, this ain't a fine wine, and it's definitely aging very, very rough. So Vince needs to like do something about his product, at least the Raw brand. Um, Settle himself down, stop relying on stars of the past.
Yep. By the way, is that better?
Let his writers do what they need to do to make the show better. Because what he's doing, he's turning this into a damn sideshow.
All right. I like what you said, but let's get real. I know we're saying hire writers. Maybe talk to the fans. How many times have me and you just free balled on, just ideas and how to set up stuff and how to build something? And yet nothing as creative as some of the things we come up with has ever happened so far. The most creative thing they've done is break up a tag team when they won the tag titles.
Yeah.
That's the most dynamic thing they've done.
When they broke up Ambrose and Rollins, I was like, holy. And they did it right when Roman, relinquished his title to fight leukemia. And I thought that's like the best heel turn ever.
Oh, it was.
Took the mind off of, or they took everything off of what is going on with Roman.
And it added more heat. It was, by the way, okay, no, I don't hear an echo on your end, bro. Also, that's something that I noticed was that they, that was the best way to get, like you said, get heat. That was added heat big time. I mean, people were watching going, holy crap, this is going to be epic. Some people were so furious, almost as mad as when Seth turned on the Shield the first time. It was almost as bad.
Yeah.
And you remember that. We had a freaking show after that one.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I'll never forget that. That was one of our best shows.
That picture.
Oh, God, yes. That was such a great picture. But, yeah, are you mad? You mad, bro? But, and yeah, there are some great things that Raw is doing, but the problem is kind of like Impact. Remember when they had great talent, but we were getting so pissed because they weren't focusing on the talent?
Yep.
Baron Corbin may be talented, but he should not be featured on the show 3/4 of the time. That's a bad thing. He is not that, Kevin Owens, yes. Miz, yes. Why? They have a, charisma. They have that it factor. They got that, I can make you hate me, and still you're like, stay around because we love hating. Baron Corbin doesn't have that. Now, Drew McIntyre, this man is supposed to be this mega superstar. When's that supposed to come out?
Yeah, I'm soon. The guy deserves some.
I agree. I'm not saying anything bad about that. But we're talking about, okay, Vince McMahon. And we've talked about it. This is a Vince problem. Because in WCW, he trusted young guys, or WWE, he trusted young guys. This is not even the Raw. WWE's not getting pushed. It's WWE has gotten lazy, and the writers have gotten lazy. And it's the Raw side. It's your senior staff that probably have AARP cards. Those people need to go to pasture, go to the Legends house, go hang out with Pat Patterson, talk about the good old days, but get the fuck out of Raw. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it needs to be. And see, that's the problem. Wrestlers, promoters, people, they are so freaking sensitive now. You can't tell them, hey, this sucks. Because they're going to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not a wrestler. You're not this. I don't give two craps if I'm not a wrestler. I'm watching it. I'm putting money in your pocket to make this.
Yeah, I pay for my cable TV just to watch the program.
Yeah. Heck, there are people that buy the network. They're not buying it to watch Edge and Christian. They're not buying it to watch, Stone Cold drink a beer. They're watching it because they want to see the wrestling. And I understand, well, the $10 is not their pay. I get that. But again, if the product sucks, and then on Wednesday night when you're watching NXT and you're going, this is the funnest hour I have seen of wrestling, why did it end so quick? There's a problem.
Yep.
You watch SmackDown, man. Usos versus New Day. That was a very good match, even though they wrestled 551 times. But dang, they tore the house down. Wait a minute. They're on the free show, but we had to watch a B team versus, Jackie McMullen. Come on. Yeah, that's where they are missing it. Just because you're the Raw show, don't mean you're the best show.
No. I remember when Raw would stand up or stand for real athletic wrestling, and now
real awful wrestling.
There's no definition for Raw anymore.
I mean, here's the thing. When you're watching NXT and you're seeing the people, they're crying, Triple H is giving the little speech of, man, you've worked so hard, you made it, and they're crying. I make the joke, and it's not even a joke anymore. It's more, yeah, they're serious now. Yeah, what are you doing calling me up? I'm fine here. I get used. Don't you dare make me into a no way, Jose. Don't you dare put me as a Tyler Breeze.
Speaking of no way, Jose, did you see he made his return last night?
I know, I was stunned. Him and Kurt.
I was just talking about him yesterday. He's living the gimmick. That gimmick's gonna be the death of his character because he ended up jumping at Jinder Mahal.
You know what? You got to have some gimmick, guys. I mean, let's be honest. R-Truth is still around. He don't know where he is, but he's still around. So I'll take R-Truth any day. And but yeah, I was stunned when I saw him. Actually, I was like, whoa, is that who I think it is? First of all, he's gotten bigger. Second of all, and are you okay? We're talking about guys and everything, but Elias, are you buying Elias as a face?
Say that again?
Are you buying Elias as a face?
Kinda. I think they did that because of Owens going out, and they needed a stronger face. But
I kind of felt that
sympathetic face now. Yeah, I love this heel run. It was very strong. Once they started putting him on that streak, and then they had Baron Corbin come out and talk down on him, I was like, here we go. But I've actually been waiting to see him turn face for quite some time. I wanted to see where they go with it.
My only thing is this with with Corbin, or not Corbin, but with Elias. I don't like it because it happened the week after the legendary burn to Seattle. And for me, I'm going to go here. After that kind of heat, you don't change him up. Okay. You can't be worried about that. You got to keep flowing. And I think that was the biggest mistake they made, is putting him as a face and having Corbin's already hated by everybody. You're adding more people? This is where I'm like, I don't understand. And, they're going to be like, well, we got Corbin out there. He's, please, he's just a lackey. He basically is COO Kane or DOO Kane from the last era, or from the last, or mistake, basically. I mean, you could say.